What's up, everybody? Celtic Scarecrow here, back with our video to get those 10s and 20 views. I had planned this video to be some of the best knockouts in the Ultimate Fighter or the UFC. But over the past couple days, something interesting happened. I am a massive sports fan, and something great happened. I did not get to watch it, but this is what happened.
And here, both sets of fans as well, absolutely loving it, and what it would mean for either side to win this European trophy would be amazing.
Long throw in from the right. Declan Rice drives it just wide with his right foot from the edge of the box.
Yes. I'm going to mute this so I don't get covered. Yes, West Ham United won the Europe Conference Championship. I am not the biggest fan of soccer. Yes, I'm calling it soccer. Apparently, there's a weird story about why Americans call it soccer. But as we watch that handball, West Ham won. I became a fan of West Ham United because of this movie.
My name is Matt Buckner.
Finally made it across the pond then, did you?
Yeah.
I don't know why it's in such bad quality. Wow.
Last spring, I got kicked out of Harvard. But what I was about to learn, no school in the world could teach me.
You cracked a soda for this one.
Bruv, you know I can't take a yank to football.
Yeah, you can. And you're going to be on your best behaviour. Do you understand?
Probably the first fight I ever had.
You call that a fight?
Come on.
You might learn something. It's football day.
We're done. Like, that's how it is. All right. Wait, what's wrong with babysitting?
He's practically family.
Brothers-in-law, his sister married his brother. I'll make that simple for everybody.
It's not a gang, they're my friend.
Come on, let's get out of here. Stand your ground and fight.
Fight? I don't know how to fight. Just pick someone you hate.
Take the first punch you through. Yeah. A little bit on the feminine side.
What? The GSC,
That's how guys are. Hey, yeah, what?
Green Street Elite.
What was you studying?
History.
I teach history.
You teach?
It's our job to save this Ethan from his evil ways, to teach him what really matters in life.
Listen to me. I like you, but you have no idea what you're getting into.
This is what it's all about. It's what we live for. United!
What's all this I'm hearing about your firm gone all international? There's more to life than all this.
Hello, boys!
Sick! You're so sick!
Bloody Karate Kid film? Based on his exploits.
What? Bollocks. Look at the size of it.
Yeah, that's called Green Street Hooligans. Almost knocked over my soda. Green Street Hooligans, which is apparently not the first movie based on the West Ham United bands, the more extreme ones they call hooligans. We call them just passionate over here. But yeah, I watched that movie. I did not have any team I was really rooting for in the Premier League. Watched that movie and was like, you know what? I like this movie. Watched the second movie too, like that movie. I'm like, you know what? I don't have a team in the Premier League. I'm not a big soccer guy. But I like watching the World Cup. I have ways I think we could improve soccer. And the simplest thing is make it once you get across midfield, that center line, you can't go back. But they won the Euro trophy, which I'm confused on how they're playoff system works over there. I'm used to, MLB gets the World Series, NBA Finals, and the Super Bowl. Those three need better trophies. Come on, guys. No. And of course, my favorite, the Stanley Cup with the actual only real trophy. But today, we are actually fully going to react to, even though I'm 5 minutes in, is something by Togden, Thogden. Never heard it, but it's the West Ham winning Euro trophy after 43 years. Like I said, I can do a lot more deep dive history into things like the Penguins, the Mariners, and of course the Carolina Panthers, because they started in '95 and I was alive and I picked them as my team. So let's learn things about the team I root for on the other side of the pond.
The team will be lifting that trophy in between them.
Still going on. West Ham have done it.
We're in Prague with UEFA for the Conference League final. How have we ended up with two massive clubs here? Firstly, aside from England, that reeks of European heritage.
So the only thing I like about Europe is West Ham United. And a few other women, and their women.
1965, West Ham became the second ever British side to win a European trophy. And now they've got a shot to be the second ever winner of the UEFA Conference League. 1 year later in '66, the Hammers had three key members of the England squad to win our only ever World Cup. And in
The Hammers is, from what I was reading on Wikipedia, because, when you don't fully know things, you Google it and Wikipedia pops up. But apparently the team was originally called, because like most sports teams, especially the European sports teams, they're very old. And they start off simple. They were... Where is it? I literally just saw the name.
A few moments later.
Dias Ironworks Football Club. That eventually turned into West Ham. But so because of the ironwork, their nicknames are the Irons and the Hammers. Hammers seem to be... Also, apparently, Green Sheet Hooligans wasn't the only film based off West Ham's football fans. The Firm is, too, which means I'll be watching that after this. By myself, not on stream. I'm not getting yelled at for that.
1999, they won silverware again in the Intertoto Cup. Fast forward 24 years and we're talking about European trophies again. Last season, they built up the confidence after flying high in the Europa League, topped the group, comeback scenes versus Seville, and that night in Lyon secured a spot in the Final Four. The semi-finals was one to forget, but they learnt from it, and by finishing 7th in the Prem, they opened up a slot at this new competition. This season, things started worryingly. 5 losses from their opening 7 matches.
Okay, that's not good, guys.
If it wasn't for flawless form in Europe, Moyes may have lost his job. And after 23 games gone, the club was still in the drop zone. The only shining light left was the Conference League. Let's talk about the 8 magic minutes.
Yeah, the way one thing I do like about the soccer in Europe, which if you watch Welcome to Wrexham with Ryan Reynolds and the guy from It's Always Funny in Philadelphia, they're trying to get their teams up in the standings. West Ham's in the Premier League. If you're in last place, you can get dropped out of that. Imagine that. You're in the NFL and you come in dead last, so the Houston Texans, and then next year you're playing in the Canadian Football League, and the Canadian Football League's champion is now playing in the NFL.
It's versus Ghent. Let's talk about that Fornals winner in Alkmaar. There's a real buzz around the club. There's positivity with the squad. The fans are absolutely loving it, and they deserve to be here today. Their opponents, Fiorentina from central Italy. The last time they tasted continental
The Irish, really don't run a route for these teams.
glory 62 years ago. However, La Viola mean business now. After netting a staggering 36 goals from just 14 games, they enter the final as
That's impressive for soccer.
the most prolific team in the whole competition. Clearing out Braga, Sivasspor, Lech Poznan and Basel in the build-up, they come here looking for their second ever European trophy. So we're here today working with UEFA to bring you the matchday experience of the second ever Conference League final.
It's one thing. They say certain teams, fans travel well in the United States. We are nothing compared to how these soccer fans in Europe travel.
Welcome to Prague Castle, the largest castle in the world, 70,000 square meters.
Probably because we may or may not have bombed most of them. Sorry. We're gonna also Germany did a lot of bombing too, so blame more Germany.
Of land, and it is just beautiful. It actually attracts 2
Sorry, we had an ad.
million visitors a year.
You're from Finland,
Yes.
so you're going to be neutral tonight.
Yeah.
Score prediction.
I'm gonna go with 2-1 West Ham.
And the best thing about it up here in the castle is the
He was right.
view looking over the capital of the Czech Republic. It is gorgeous, and now somewhere within this city there are 6 professional football clubs.
And somewhere in that country is Jaromir Jagr, just the true king of that country. Because, man, he is maybe one of the most famous guys I know. The only true person I can think of.
That are in the top 4 tiers, which is really interesting.
I reckon 2-1 West Ham.
I'm going 1-0 West Ham.
But football is not even their most popular sport. It recently was overtaken by ice hockey. The 2 main clubs being Slavia and Sparta Prague, and that derby.
Yeah, hockey. Like, it's cold there a lot. You had Jagr, had a lot of success. And is Pasternak from?
A few moments later.
Yeah, so you have Jaromir Jagr, who's one of the greatest hockey players of all time. He probably would have broken Gretzky's record. Is that a burp? Unfortunately, where I live, this is big name Zbigniew Voracek for Flyers and David Pasternak. So, and David Krejci. So, yeah, you have a lot of players. Post edit notes when I was going over hockey players from the Czech Republic. How in the world did I not remember that the greatest goalie of all time, the Dominator Dominik Hasek, was not from the Czech Republic? Granted, he's old enough that he was technically born in Czechoslovakia, but still, I had to add him in here because that's just an insult to hockey fans all over the world that I brought up great players from the Czech Republic and I didn't mention the greatest goalie of all time, Dominik Hasek. Like Gudis, who's in the Stanley Cup Finals right now. So you have a lot of players from the Czech Republic in the NHL. So, of course, it's going to take over.
We started in 1896. Until today, it's still a crazy atmosphere. So maybe I need to come back to that city for that match. Talking clubs in Prague, I actually bought my dad a Dukla Prague away trip for Christmas. And if you know why, you're a music expert.
Here we are.
I know apparently more little research. One of the members of Iron Maiden is a West Ham fan, so I'll take that.
The Conference League final.
The Slavia Prague home stadium behind me. A tiny ground. We're here early because we've got to do some content with UEFA for the big final. Very excited. The 2 big clubs over there. We've got Morocco on each side as well, Agued and Amrabat. So I'm happy no matter who wins, but it's going to be a great atmosphere tonight.
2-1 West Ham. Antonio and Bowen.
A lot of people are saying, what's the worth of the Conference League? It's a new competition. Only
Massive.
winning a European trophy.
Massive.
Yeah, just like West Ham. So we're in a media section today with UEFA. Come early to the stadium to do some content as well. Amazing.
One. I'm going to shout out to my guy here. Congratulations of somehow being allowed to do this with, like, the football powers at being letting him do this. This is crazy. Like, I'll never get to this level. I would love to be on the level where I can just travel the world and go watch sports and get paid for it.
Well, that's my job. Guess who's next to us in our seats?
It's Colton Cole, West Ham legend.
I'm here with the man himself, Colton Cole. Big West Ham legend. Score prediction today. Let's go
3-1 West Ham. Gonna be a bit dodgy at the start, but 3 late goals will secure us. 2-0 West Ham.
1-0 West Ham, Jarrod Bowen to score.
So we've got our own stall here, and I've just worked out how cheap the beer is. It means everything, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I've never scored.
So we've got our own stall here, and I've just worked out how cheap the beer is.
Come on. I was trying to get the beer on the screen.
1-0 West Ham, Jarrod Bowen to score.
So we've got our own stall here, and I've just worked out.
So it says, what's that? 125 each. Like 560 for 50 milliliters. Because I'm an American, I'm gonna have to, of course, figure out
The next day.
So $5 for a 20 ounce of soda. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. $5 for a hot dog. So that's pricey to figure.
How cheap the beer is. It means everything, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I've seen Gerrard score a goal against us in the last minute in the FA Cup. This will mean everything.
Atmosphere is mad, by the way. Look at
Fiorentina going mad. The Krusovici, which is alcohol, 125.
inside a stadium. That's a bargain. Prague locals consume the most beer per capita in the world.
I bet you a bunch of Irish people would fight you on that one.
That's solid, 7 out of 10, but the price makes it a 10.
We've got Petter here from the Czech Republic. First person we're getting prediction from this country. I think Fiorentina will win 2-1. Fiorentina, yeah.
1-1 and West Ham will win after penalties.
I hope West Ham will win in 2-1. I think 2-1 West Ham. Souček will score 2 goals.
This is how we're positioned in the stadium today. Fiorentina fans behind the goal over here, and on the side is West Ham.
Yeah, that's something Americans would never figure out. That each team has their designated side, so they won't fight each other, and that was actually a really good season. I always prefer to be middle of the field.
Slight favourites, it really could go either way. Gonzalez, Kwame and Jovic up top. The Czech double is actually starting Souček and Cathal. Raja Casablanca next to a Morocco flag. He's been a Rolls Royce in the centre back this season. Players going for the final team talk.
He's closer to the Italian side.
Fiorentina anthem is played.
Yeah, there's some mixed match, but soccer fans over there know what's our section. All right, cool. We are getting this section, so that way we're guaranteed to be surrounded by our own people. Tiny Bubbles is their rally cry, their song.
Wheels from Fiorentina. Both the anthems are done now. Now for kickoff. We brought a rock band to just directly look at behind the goal. Not sure how impressed they are.
The display begins here.
Fiorentina.
I get them doing all this kind of cool stuff, but players and fans are just get on with the game.
West Ham.
One winner decided in the next 90 minutes.
The second ever winner of that beautiful thing will be decided today. One team will be lifting that trophy in between them. West Ham.
Good tradition. This is something that is from hockey fans or hockey players. They will not step on the logo, which is hilarious that they put it on the floor at some places still, and they're yeah, we're not stepping on that. They all will walk around.
Playing in the away strip, led out by Declan Rice. Declan Rice leads the team.
Another ad. Welcome back.
For one final time.
We're underway in Prague. Can you imagine a goal this early? Antonio. Save.
They need to shoot more in that sport. Also, I feel bad for anybody who sits behind someone with a flag. Yeah, you're there, but how much of that game have you seen?
Fiorentina fans fired up. West Ham players have gone over to the corner. Right now, Fiorentina cannot take the corner because so many bottles are being thrown on.
It's getting a bit tasty over here as well.
All those shirtless
They're bandaging the Fiorentina head. I don't know why. Something's happened behind the goal.
Attention, please. This is an important security announcement. Stop throwing objects onto the pitch immediately. Please.
Yeah, that's one issue that soccer over there definitely has. The fans are right on top of the game, and you see there is no netting, so these fans could technically bum rush the field at any moment.
Please respect the players and the officials. Thank you.
I did see the highlights. That guy had the purple thing around his head. I thought it was just him being fancy, but no.
stadium announcement now to tell everybody to stop throwing things on the pitch.
Fiorentina be slightly the better team, more possession, more chances, but West Ham more than in this.
Hold on. Look at this lady right behind. Like, I know she's looking over at the field, but she looks really pissed that like this kid has his camera out recording.
More chances, but West Ham more than in this.
Four minutes additional time before the break. Wow.
See, like that, respectful batter back and forth. The middle section, you might get that.
Scored and it's disallowed. That's half time, and it's still 0-0. It's getting very tasty in our area of the ground. Fiorentina fans next to West Ham fans. That's all I have to say. 0-0 at the break, half time. Such a close match.
Let me go back. They were watering the field in between at halftime.
That's all I have to say. 0-0 at the break, half time. Such a close match, could go either way. You've got Fiorentina fans over here, West Ham here. Stewards are involved. And here they are, led by...
You know, there's an argument broke out, and this curious guy's like, guys, we don't want to come back up here.
About Fiorentina are back out after Cabral's just entered the pitch.
He is the top goal scorer in the Conference League.
We're back underway.
Very Katie game. Not many chances, just that one breakaway chance will decide this match. It's 1-0 either way.
The referee's checking VAR here. Potential penalty check.
One little moment.
Constant argument for the only decision.
That guy waited for his moment. He waited for his moment.
It's one man, and that's the man in blue. He's going over to the penalty spot. It's a pen.
Yeah, they do have a review system over there, but I don't think like a coach can challenge. I think they get like a buzz. It's almost like the concussion guy in the NFL. He'll buzz and they'll go like, "You ever see that?" In soccer means they're going to review it.
Could this be the moment? Comes down to a penalty. An Algerian.
I always meant this is my one thing about this sport. As long as you don't just hit the goalie and or miss, how are you not scoring on every penalty kick?
Number 22.
Yes, I know what happens, and I thought this would be more of a history of the team, but more of the game, which I'm fine with. That goes back to what I said. Look with this guy. He almost does like a Lambo leap type thing. There's nothing stopping these fans from like going, just catching him and beating the crap out of him. Granted, that is the West Ham corner, so they're not doing that. Also, yeah, they could cut back on like the length of some of the celebrations too. That is something else. It would shrink the game a little bit, time-wise.
Benrahma's in the crowd. West Ham are leading in a European final. Fiorentina have been in 4 European finals and only won one.
The scenes behind the goal. You know the passion. You feel it in the stadium.
Ben, how did he get this footage? Okay, he's working with them though.
Fiorentina fans sing on. And we're underway.
Yeah, soccer is a long game, so you get down one, you still have plenty of time. I think this was at like the 60th, 7th minute of the game, so they had like 30 minutes just in regulation time to score. For hockey fans, that'd be like scoring the start of the third.
Fans behind the goal love it.
Let's look at the scenes.
Way to go, guy. You missed the goal.
Fiorentina scored.
It's all going on.
Bottles everywhere. Fiorentina have got one back. And listen to that roar.
Well, yeah, you're close to their side of the pitch.
go wild. The pyro's on. Fans in our section go wild.
Everybody bouncing behind the goal.
Antonio's in. What a save.
They look back on that moment. This is it.
Said Benrahma exits and Pablo Fornals enters the field. West Ham fans stay hopeful as we get into the last 3 minutes of the game.
That is actually your game winner.
Oh my God! Ah! Oh my days! West Ham have done it.
Yeah, in the 90th minute. So basically, all that's left is stoppage time. So it's like the only thing they got left is like maybe like 4 or 5 minutes if they're lucky. I think it was 5.
Bowen.
Which took both teams almost to the 70th minute mark to get 2 goals.
Oh my days.
Unbelievable scenes.
Oh my goodness me. Carnage in
Prague. The substitutes are on the pitch. The fans behind the goal are fired up. Jared Bowen separates the two. This is football heritage.
They're gonna check everything, I'm sure.
You almost have to celebrate again after they check the area.
Jared Bowen is a Hammers hero.
Look at the scenes behind the goal. 5 additional time.
Fiorentina fans have their hands on their head. They don't believe what's just happened.
The party begins behind the goal.
It's something like we have 6. I don't know how many subs. How the subbing really works over there in soccer. I played it 1 year and I was stuck in goal because I like to use my hands a little too much. But it's like I like every attacker that we can. It's on the pitch.
Fiorentina fans, given a large, have sat down. They know it could be over.
They do not believe what has happened. You can see on the bench, everybody is off. Everyone's standing up. Staff are together.
3 minutes have gone out the 5.
To make history.
There it is. West Ham are Conference League champions.
I'm taking the W because Penguins didn't make the cup. Panthers didn't look too good. Bryce Young apparently is looking really good, and the Mariners are the Mariners. So I'll take a championship from Europe.
That's what I mean. That's what it means.
West Ham have won a European trophy. West fans on the pitch. Jared Bowen, 90th minute winner.
Just look at it.
Another thing, we had an ad break. One crazy thing about the Europeans that really put us to shame is they have songs for players.
Bowen's on fire.
Yeah, the guy who's imagine that. Just like fans created songs for like Tom Brady, Sidney Crosby, Aaron Judge hits a home run. They have a song just for Judge that the fans made up and everyone knows the words to.
Beautiful.
Look at the movement. Look at this.
What a fan base. Absolute carnage. Moisey is going wild. Wow. Fiorentina in complete disarray. History
The fans are still waving the flag, so that's good.
made in Prague. Speechless.
Those guys behind them knew exactly who this is. They probably asked me, like, "Hey, oh shit, we get to be on." They knew they were going to be on the internet.
The whole stadium is bouncing. West Ham are European emotions running high for the Fiorentina fans.
You know, no, that's all things perfectly acceptable. It's a not. What's that little kid doing? But like, that's really like not getting in anybody's face, not yelling.
I cannot believe what has just
Okay.
happened. Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that chant. Aguerd represents on the pitch with the Morocco flag. Fiorentina, they fought so well, they came so close.
That's a cool way of doing the team handshake.
It was one chance that decided the two sides. Amrabat awarded.
Oh, you know that medal is like it just sucks. Like, you don't want that medal. Like, it's like, I would be so pissed. I'm like, no, just hand it to me. I'm gonna just.
His runners-up medal. A little dance with David Moyes there. Declan Rice.
That doesn't match the Mariners dance. Mariners have a good dance.
Grabs the trophy.
Also, like how like the other subs and coaches, all the training staff go off to the side and let the players just celebrate. Great. And now they mob them.
Unbelievable scenes.
Also, this wouldn't happen in America. The fans would have bombed the field, and like order would have like so like beaten back with cops. Like, yeah, they got some cops over here in this corner, but other than that, like this whole wall here, it's like no one's like, yeah, it's like they have cops there. Dude, those cops ain't gonna stop that whole horde comes down.
West Ham, European champions. Absolutely well deserved. He adores it. He adores the club. He adores the fans.
Look behind me. Look what it means. Claret and blue everywhere. Players, families, friends, everybody. Nobody's leaving this stadium anytime soon. Confetti all over the gaff. The Conference League is West Ham's, the number 2 ever. They're going to be singing all night. Czech Republic is alive. Smash the like button. These are the sort of experiences I love to bring to the channel. Thank you for UEFA for sorting it as well. These guys are not going to bed anytime soon. Good night.
Yeah, that had to be like that scene from Harry Potter, which ironically is kind of about to be up on my TV screen because it's the Quidditch World Cup. Yeah, I don't want to be the people trying to tell them to keep it down. But that is it. I thought this was more a history of the team, but nope, this was more of a coverage of West Ham United winning the championship. Hopefully YouTube doesn't get pissy that I react to this, because it could with copyright claims and other stuff. But give his channel a like if you're a huge soccer/football fan. Seemed to be a good guy. I never met him. Never seen any of his stuff before. But I did thoroughly enjoy it. Till next time. I'll see you weird people later.